Hi everybody, I'm back. I've been out a little bit because I've been getting my kids back into school, so it's nice and quiet around here. And today we're gonna make egg foo young for dinner. So stay tuned and I'll show you how I do it, low fat version. Okay, we're gonna be doing egg foo young, the low fat version. If you like Chinese or Japanese, I think it's Chinese, but we're gonna use egg beaters. Whole carton of them, so that's of the 16 ounce size. La Choy Fancy Mix Chinese vegetables, so I guess it's gonna be Chinese if it's not. I'm pretty sure it's Chinese food. Okay, not Japanese. And tiny shrimp, because we're making shrimp egg foo young with a little bacon in it. And that's pretty much it. And we're gonna use some broth and some cornstarch to make our gravy. So I'm getting ready to drain our vegetables, and I'll be back once I drain them from the liquids that are in the can. Or if you want, you can use frozen vegetables and start from there. Guys, we're gonna start. I've emptied our cans of fancy Chinese vegetables. They're drained. And I've used 3 cans of those, and they're 14 ounces a piece. I drained my tiny shrimp, and I've used 3 of those also, and they're 4 ounces a piece. I'm going to add a 1 whole onion, because I'm making for how many people? 6 people. Okay, I'm going to use about, well, just a dusting of cornstarch. 100% cornstarch to help bind it up. I'm going to get a little bit more because this, canned vegetables kind of continue to hold some liquid in them. That should be enough. I'm going to use my trusty dusty hands and kind of mix it up in there. Okay? So the onion's going to be seasoning. I'm going to use quite a bit of black pepper, but kind of do that to your own taste and your family's taste. Also, I'm going to use some sea salt. Oops. This is a canned vegetable, canned stuff, so we don't want to use too much salt. Even dieting and just general health, we don't want to use a whole lot of salt. And some crushed red pepper. If you don't like red pepper, you can leave that out. I'm also going to put some powdered garlic. Okay, my family kind of likes garlic. Okay, hold on, camera. Okay, now we're going to add our egg beaters. I'm going to kind of use some of the ones I have open in there. And I'm going to add just about a whole carton of eggs, 16 ounces. Now I'm going to see how that looks. I don't think, well, it might be enough. Okay, I hope you guys still can see it. I'm moving my camera around accidentally. Trying to get it mixed into our vegetables very good, and maybe have almost make it like a custard without the creams and all that in it. We have added the cornstarch, so that adds to our mix, and I'm going to add just a little handful of caramel bacon bits. But if you don't like pork, definitely you don't have to add it. It's just a little something I like to do. Okay, now with this, your vegetables are low in calories. You know that, pretty much 0 points on the Weight Watchers thing. I think that is enough egg, but you know what? Add just a little bit more egg to it. But definitely, if you don't like a lot of egg, don't add it. I'm just going to add a little bit more so I can make it real custard without being a custard. Okay? Okay, now we got that mixed up pretty good, so I'm going to show you how I watch the portion size. Guys, now this is how I'm going to make them in the oven. And I'm going to spray with some little Pam or store generic brand olive oil. I got this from Target. Okay, we're going to take up our vegetable mix and we're going to start to spoon them in, and that's how we're going to watch our portion size. And it doesn't take long. We're going to throw this in the oven. Try to get enough of the egg mixture in it so it'll hold together. I had to turn down my broth. Scary old bowl. And just trying to strain out a little bit of egg mixture. Try to fill them all about the same size. They all cook the same amount of time. My first one, I kind of get a little bit more than that. Okay. Then I'm going to throw this in the oven. On an oven that is 350 degrees. Now we're going to start with our gravy that we're going to put over our patties. Okay? But first we're going to mix up some, about a cup of cornstarch and about a cup of water. And we're going to make a slurry basically of that to thicken our sauce. And I'm going to add it to my broth. Chicken broth is usually what they use, but you can use any kind of broth that you wish in it. Kind of stir it up. Make sure your water that you add to your cornstarch is cold, because otherwise it'll just seize up and you'll never get it to make a slurry. Okay? Pour it into your broth and stir constantly until boiled and thickened. Okay, while we're waiting for our ones to cook in the oven, I'm going to show you how to do a fat-free version in the microwave that is very quick, in case you want to do something for your lunch. I would suggest serving this with some brown rice, and you can use the minute rice. Okay, these are what they call poached egg in a microwave version. You can get them at the grocery store here in America. In their aisle, that has the pots and pans in it, and disposable pots and pans. And it's usually 4. That's why I had to make more than that, because I have a family of 6. And that's why I use the oven and use the muffin pan. But this is a quick version if you're just 2 of you, or more, just a few of you. Then you put it in the oven on high for 3 minutes. Okay, definitely serve your egg Foo Yung with the gravy and rice. And some more vegetables if you wish. You have just a little shrimp, and shrimp is low in calorie, and a little bit of bacon didn't hurt anything really. The eggs, you know, they don't carry that many calories because they're basically the egg whites. They do now have the one that has the more yolk in it. But just if you're watching your waist carefully, definitely use the one with the lower calories. Okay, our ones in our microwave are done. Now they're not fried like the ones you get from the Chinese place, but they're definitely patties. And if you want to brown them up, definitely put them in the oven and let them brown. But if you really want to make them really quick, go this direction. And really, if you want to, you could take these and just throw them in the oven after you get to this point, and they won't be much long before, or the broiler, and let them get it browned up a little bit more. Then you can just take it, put your gravy on top, and you have egg Foo Yung on the low calorie. Thanks for watching.